Okay, we're back. We're back.
Welcome to the bridge.
It's the hungry twin. Who is that sitting next to me today?
Is it Valentine?
It's the Valentine one.
Okay.
What's up? How you doing? How's your week been going so far?
It's been going really good.
Good. I always like to see this a happy time for everybody, so I always wanted to be a happy time for my lovely co-host. Okay. The lovely Valentine.
Well, thank you.
You know what? I'm noticing you did something a little different for your hair today. Oh, man, that's a little bit nice.
I do hair. Come on,
that's
my
what
hair's
I'm saying.
Gonna always be different.
Exactly. You managing cosmetologist people. I tell you can just change your color and your style. Is it overnight? Oh my God, it's incredible.
Well, that's
nice though. That's nice. It worked out. Well, you know what? That's something to think about too. I just
What's
popped
that?
in my mind how you guys can be so creative with the hair thing. You know what I mean? Because I've seen all types of hairstyles and situations, and I'm like, dang, how can they just come up with this fantastic? Because men love hair, and of course women do too. But
men love hair.
Oh, they love hair. They love a long, lustrous or short, beautiful.
Then men love a lie then.
Why?
Oh, my bad. My bad.
It is. But it looks good. We love it. Well, that's another subject, but we love the fantasy.
Oh, that's what it is.
The fantasy. Did you notice? You didn't notice I changed. Well, it got a little late. I was slaving at the Whitmore's barbecue, and I couldn't.
So you
change
came as who you are.
Right. I came as my. I got my. And I think it looks
my
cool.
God.
Some people think it's like a little Muslim hookup, but it ain't a Muslim hookup. It's a chef's hat.
No offense to the Muslims.
Yeah, no, never.
Or the
never.
Muslims.
The Muslims. Sometimes we get a little confused, but this has nothing to do with that. It's just that I bought a chef's hat, or actually, I think that you told me that this would be a nice styling statement for me, so I got my chef's hat on today because it looks
very
different.
good.
It looks different.
That's fine.
It's cool.
It's okay.
So what are we talking about today?
What's our topic?
Yeah, what's our topic?
I don't know. I forgot.
Oh, you forgot our topic?
Yeah.
So you're going to leave our people hinging, wondering about the topic for today?
Hey, Chris, I'm about to send it to you right now.
You're talking to Chris now, the phone. But listen. What is our topic today? Because we got to get into that a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, what are we talking about first?
How do you please someone?
Even if they don't want to be pleased. Pleasure. If somebody doesn't want it, is that what you said?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
So
how do you give pleasure to someone when they don't want to receive it?
Okay, that's tough. That's a tough sale. That's a tough sale. Are we going? You know what? Let's talk. I tell you what. Do you want to talk about the barbecue place piece? Because
sure,
we've done such it's something. You guys got to be aware of what's been happening in our lives here. Recently, we were able to acquire a restaurant. That we had. Whitmore's has been around for a long time. And so we had this opportunity to do it together. This was the first time. And let's talk a little bit about some of the different challenges that we faced, even in cooking the good food for the people. And we'll discuss some of these recipes as we go down the road here. And we already have. But on top of that, some of the things that we've had to do as we've gotten back into this thing. How have you entered into it? What do you feel about it at this point? You're looking at a picture. That's Michael?
Were you trying to be nosy into my picture, or was you, or you couldn't handle? You couldn't handle.
Oh, you had another man in the picture. Okay. Well, that's up to you.
He could be my. Shout out to Michael Woodson. Why you all up in here?
Right, Mike Woodson.
Why you all up in here?
I told you we was gonna get with Mike. That was cool though. Mike is cool. Mike is a good guy.
That's not what we're talking about.
No, we're talking about the restaurant.
I guess the name of the topic you already know. How do you give pleasure to someone who doesn't
want to receive it?
Right. I guess we're gonna talk about the restaurant
first. And then we'll go.
I'm not distracting you while I'm doing this.
Maybe you are.
Okay, because
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know,
It's been a good
it's reality
opportunity being at the restaurant out at 22295 Euclid Avenue, Euclid, Ohio,
Right.
44117.
Right.
Phone number 216-383-1352.
Okay. Beautiful.
You know, we doing a lot of remodeling. Since this is a new hat for me, a new vehicle for me, I'm coming in and I'm tying it together with how do you give pleasure when someone doesn't want to receive it. Again, that's our topic today.
Right.
Coming in there when you got bills over here and somebody didn't do this, or the kitchen is whack and somebody didn't want to take care of that and didn't want to do that, or someone comes in because they didn't get satisfied when they came in the last time. Just working overall with everything, it's been fine.
Okay.
It's been fine. It's been a privilege that I'm able to come up and step up to the plate and have this great opportunity. You know, they said, but it takes a lot of time. And I also been keeping my gates open, my eyes and my ears, being aware of people that's in the business, that's young, that's getting good opportunities. You know, people don't just give you anything. You know, you have to work hard for it. And we just coming with new ideas. And I'm glad Mr. Whitmore has given me that opportunity to train me with my franchise and build me up. And we work good together. We don't know the same things as far as anything is the way that we're going is concerned. He's definitely building me and helping me in the structure, especially at customer service. He is a really good guy when it comes to customers and customer service. And when I came in, it was more so, and before I came in, it was more so, I need you here, you need to be here. I have something to do. I mean, I can go be doing my hair, but he wanted somebody to have his back. And and that's what anybody, you know, people don't a boss, you know, our sauce is boss.
Not the boss sauce.
But you know, bosses don't even want to go out of town for that matter if they can't have somebody that got their back.
Right.
Everybody wants somebody down for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Keep somebody on your team that's gonna be down for you. You know, not putting their neck all against your back or anything, but just find you somebody that's gonna help you through whatever. At least you know keep enough space between each other. But I do appreciate this opportunity. I'm working with Mr. Whitmore out at Whitmore's Barbecue, officially Valentine Whitmore's Barbecue. You know, so just coming in there with new ideas, and he's allowing me to have that creative vehicle because he's sitting on knowledge, and right now is more so I'm like a sponge because you know I have to have this knowledge right now, and it's just different. You know, some people don't want to listen to somebody else when they have something to say, especially nowadays, these young kids. And I say young kids because my kids are 18 years apart, and you have 2 older children as well. But it's just really a blessing to be in this time and still have your mind and still have your focus and still want to mingle with people that's out in the public and out in the open, because most people don't want to deal with nobody. They want their check, they want their money, and they're gone. They don't want to smile. So how can you give pleasure to someone
who doesn't want to receive it?
Who doesn't want to receive it?
Sometimes that's difficult. We know that. But it happens in everyday life to everybody. I think about what, you talked about the customer service piece. And a lot of times we do deal with individuals who come into the restaurant who may have had a very bad day. They may be having a bad existence, unfortunately, not very happy. And I think what I like about what, we can do is offer them something that's tasty. You can offer them a smile. You can offer them good service, if you make sure that they have all the things that they need for that specific situation, then that can be something that's good for them too, and they'll enjoy it. So a lot of times you can, kind of turn attitudes, because I even think about as we do different the recipes and stuff like that. To have a good attitude while you're doing it, to feel good about it, you tend to be much better with it. So all these different, even some of the things that we've cooked, that we will cook in the past, in the future, are definitely things that we can use. And you can give someone pleasure, even if they don't necessarily think that they're going to receive it, because they might not feel good. They might not like their day or their existence at that point.
1116 or 1113.
I think 1116. Okay. That's where it's at. But it's a lot of stuff that I think that we can definitely use in all of these topics, because a lot of people are suffering through a lot of bad situations in this world today. And definitely when we face these situations, it's a lot of times people just don't, they don't really want to be very receptive to any ideas, and they're definitely not looking for anything pleasurable, because they're angry about everything, So
angry,
mm-hmm.
angry because they're not getting ahead,
mm-hmm.
angry because they're more so at a disadvantage,
mm-hmm.
where they don't have their position anymore,
mm-hmm.
and it's just the way the world is.
Unfortunately,
growth is inevitable. Without growth and change, especially being positive, even when someone's mad at you, or even when you're going through something, or you want to fight something, or you have to keep that warrior attitude
mm-hmm.
in you, to want to fight and to push, to keep your job, to keep your relationship, to keep up with your kids, and to protect their gates, their minds, and
mm-hmm.
just everything. You have to keep that warrior in you, to just to want to fight, and just
mm-hmm.
to be around. And especially if it's good and if it's real and genuine, you definitely want to have that.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely want to have that.
Times. I think that, and too, if you, and when we think about even what we try to kind of accomplish a little bit with this show, is the bridges into, how mm-hmm. somebody can go into being successful. Somebody can go into a situation, even if there's some type of a deficiency, mm-hmm. and if you had a right attitude in any given situation, you still can overcome it. You can. It doesn't have to go wrong for you.
Funny story. How do you give pleasure when someone does not want to receive it? So funny. Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was a guy. Everybody was lined up. They knew that around this time someone was going to get this position, this particular supervisor, or whatever position it hand you get the keys and just everything.
Mm-hmm.
Who got the position? Mm-hmm. Was he a supervisor? Was he experienced in that field?
Mm-mm.
He was the cleanup guy.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't the guy that was a supervisor or assistant supervisor or trained being in that position. He was the one cleaning the offices, dumping out the trash, just everything. He was the one that got the job.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he was diligent. He was hardworking.
Mm-hmm.
He got the job. And everybody like, this guy, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he kept to himself.
Mm-hmm.
He minded his business, and he did his work, and he did it good.
He got the job done. Mm-hmm. And it's because he's when you discuss him, he's a guy who's done some things with us, to help out around the place, and really just try to help us to let the business run a little bit better, clean things up and whatnot. And he's always diligent. He's always on time. He's very, forthright in his movement. He doesn't try to take advantage of things. And unfortunately, in this world, so many people are interested in trying to take advantage of you first, before they do anything. They try to
persuade.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it?
It was and pursue, I think.
Present, and persuade.
That's right. Present, persuade.
Present and persuade.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the new trickery. Present and persuade.
That's right. And that's what happens, unfortunately, and people going for whatever.
I can do this for you because, I got this card right here.
Right.
And I can help you do this and do that. I'll call you. What's up? I want to get that card from you. Can you help me out? Well, I can't do it right now because my mom left with the car, but I do it for you next time. So just do it for me right now.
And then I'll present.
And I'll make sure next time I have you. 2 weeks down the line. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My peoples. Yeah. I got you.
And you see the whole thing just flip right there. So it wasn't going to work
like
it was supposed to. It is unfortunate.
Present
and persuade.
And persuade.
Right. So in this movement, And when you think about the bridge,
That's another
we
show.
try to do, exactly. That's a whole different one.
I don't know if we're gonna get a topic on that because I don't want that shirt.
Well, right, present and persuade, right? Exactly, because somebody might think the wrong things.
But it's okay though,
Those things happen.
because you can't judge a book by its cover.
Never that. But it's a lot of people get it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna how do we mesh all of this? Because we go on break in a couple of minutes. We go on break.
And, well, you know what? I think we mesh it with the thought that with us being the bridge, I think we can show them certain things as it relates to trying to get to certain opportunities and then getting from one place to another within that opportunity. Not just getting in, but getting through it, making it something that works for them. That's what the bridge is about.
Absolutely. That's cool. That's what's up.
And we'll talk, you mentioned too a little bit about that, the restaurant piece. And for me, it has definitely been something of a unique movement. I've never really had a relationship with an individual who probably spent as much time.
Our time is up on a relationship.
Right. No, I'm talking about.
I didn't know if you knew that or not. I was missing to something else. But it's okay.
Right.
It's okay. Email me. I
was talking about being.
We went to the game
with you, right? We were
not
right
the very last
that
game. Did you look at your memo? Somebody gave on a memo. We had Michael Woodson.
Yeah, and he did a good
job.
It
was nice.
Yeah.
How do you give pleasure?
Yeah, right. He did. Well, but we went to receive it actually.
Look, how do you give pleasure when someone doesn't receive it? We had tickets.
Right.
We had tickets. Okay.
6 rows
They got
back.
sent down because we was not there on time.
Right.
So after halftime, they had to actually send somebody back up, give us our tickets.
Right.
And we after the game, after the game, he was like, "You guys was late." And I'm like, "He got all these people here. How did he know we was late?" But he knew it was late because our tickets got sent back down to the assistant coach.
And I'm his boy. I'm his boy. He looks for me. He was looking for me. He wouldn't have been looking for nobody else like that.
Talking about looking. Did you see Bibby?
Yeah.
Them earrings on Bibby? Oh my God. I wanted to take a picture with Bibby.
How come you couldn't take the picture though?
He was so bright.
Right.
I mean, like he had diamonds that was just so huge.
Right.
He wouldn't show up.
Right.
He couldn't show up on my camera. Right. It was just so, I don't even know how you can explain this.
So you didn't. Now, as you took the picture, what you did?
He was posing for me and everything.
You
I
saw
couldn't
whiteness.
get it.
Did you just see a white blur, or what did you see?
Oh my God! I could light. I said, "Baby, how are you so light?" He was like, "Light."
Yeah, right.
I'm like, "Oh my God!" Then my buddy like, "Man, look at them earrings he got. I need to give you. Hold on. Like, hold on.
Right.
I'm like, calm down. That is not a carry. That's a carry you got in. I'm like, player. That's at least 5 carries. You sure 2? No, at least 5. At least 5. Because those carries were so big and he's already light.
No, very much so.
I couldn't even see him. He couldn't even get on my camera. I was taking a picture with him.
He was glowing.
And it wasn't even dark. Now, if it was dark, it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
It wasn't that dark. It was light. So I said, oh my God.
He could have been the guy.
But he was not playing basketball with those earrings on.
No,
For everybody, he was not playing basketball.
No,
and the Cavs won that night.
Yeah, they did.
They won that night. But they played 2 games since the night we went.
Yeah,
when they played here, that's when we went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we didn't come last week.
No, that was lovely though. He did a nice job though. Mike is real cool. I think, especially in those types of positions, guys can get pretty, arrogant and hard to get to and hard to understand. But he's real, just a nice.
They are, and people still are, and you still get that false impression because you're not okay with who you are, and you so quick to judge, and you so quick to say that person is like this. Get yourself together.
Right. But
get yourself right.
He's real easy to get to though. He's just a calm, good guy.
Know yourself enough that you know yourself. If I'm sorry, if I didn't know who I was, I probably don't know who you are.
Exactly.
You have to. It's everything is so personal. You have to first know who you are in order for you to identify or empathize, sympathize, anything with another individual.
Because he was. I like. And then when I look at him, that he's just a down to earth guy. He always does the things that he talks about. He got a million responsibilities when you discuss head team or in an NBA team. I mean, you every day you got 1,000 calls. I mean,
he got a lot of challenges, right?
He does. And
he has to actually keep this because they talking about, well, sure, we ain't telling him, but shoot, we gonna fire him if he don't get this together.
Right.
And people got all this back talking, but you know what? It's up to him if he want to be there or not.
Right.
He probably, when he left the Atlanta Hawks, he was there, did his job, and once he left, you know what I'm saying, he could have just sat on the bench himself.
Right, but he didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So this is Carmelo there. This, how long Carmelo? They just got to New York
last year.
So this is definitely a game for them.
Yes,
so that's awesome.
It is.
That's what's up, Michael Wilson.
Well, we'll see you when we get back.
The Knicks in Cleveland after the break in a minute.
All right.
From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
MSC Radio Network weather is brought to you by NeoWeather and NeoWeather.com, Ohio's home for weather. A pretty warm and mild day today, but we're just beginning with the severe weather chances. Showers and thunderstorms should develop here soon. We could be looking at a good line of showers and storms moving across the area after 7 p.m. into the early overnight hours. Again, some of these storms could be severe with damaging winds and large hails, the primary threats. We could see perhaps an isolated tornado. That tornado threat is mainly confined to areas near the lakeshore and slightly inland. Be sure to stay up to date with NeoWeather for the latest coverage. Give us a like on Facebook for updates. Lows tonight will drop to the mid-60s. We'll heat things up on Thursday with an isolated shower or thunderstorm early, then again later in the afternoon. Highs will soar into the upper 80s, and those south of Canton might even flirt with 90 degrees. Showers and thunderstorms return to the forecast again on Friday as a cold front moves through the region. Some of those storms could be severe as well. Be sure to stay tuned for the latest. From the MSC Radio Network and NeoWeather.com, I'm forecaster Mark Spencer.
Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web. LifestyleLimousineService.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. You can become a member by logging on to lovecocaine.com. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectiphy backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectiphy backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectiphy can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call Joe the Printer Guy! Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Okay, that's cool. I still like this. I like this hat though, like this, because I know with the brim around, you can't put the earphones on the same. So I like this right here. Cool.
Call it what you want to, boo.
I'm gonna try to get
it still look good. It still look good.
Or green ones or something, speckled ones. Okay. I was having a moment, man. Can I have a moment? Is it wrong if I have a moment?
Baby, whatever you call a second or moment.
You're right.
It's your time.
Right. Spend it for you. Spend it for yourself. Enjoy your pleasure.
Do whatever you want to do.
Enjoy your pleasure. It could be a pleasurable second, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's all right with me. That's all right. I know you're going to miss me next week.
You ain't going to be here with me?
No, I'm not going to be here with you.
No. You going to leave me? What happened?
Yeah, I'm going to leave for like a week or two.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll have to.
Or two or three.
I have to find something to talk about by myself. I have to do it all by myself.
I'll make sure you have the road.
Okay, exactly. There's
you
the road.
have the road to follow. And you
Follow
should be
the
fine.
road. You should be free, child.
We're gonna come back and the studio's gonna be burnt down or something.
Oh, Chris, what's going on? Did we hear Angel? Was that an angel talking?
Yeah, right.
If we let him do the show by himself, this studio's probably gone.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Why? You know, it's that haters. You told me if you have haters, then you're popular. People hate me, you know?
Okay.
But I mean that with the most sympathy. All right,
Most sympathy, completely. All right.
I'll miss you too, Chris.
Shout out to you, Chris, too, you know.
That's what's up.
But anyway, we got one.
But I'd rather have her here, though.
Yeah, right, exactly. Forget me.
I'll be back.
Oh, man. Listen, but let's talk about what we're talking about now.
How do you give pleasure?
Right. when they don't want to receive it.
Yes.
What now? What now? Let's talk about that.
Oh, right before we get into that, what did you say something about Whitmore's? What was the?
Oh,
Because you know we got our listeners.
Yeah,
before
right.
We get into the
Whitmore's
topic.
to me, I enjoyed being back. If you're referring to that, I've enjoyed being back and just enjoying all of
We're
my stuff.
looking for the key word, so you guys can Facebook us
Right.
on the bridgeshow.com.
The building came in slow.
Bridgeshow.com. You like us on Facebook,
Right.
you get a free meal.
That's right. We're gonna feed you.
You came in after all.
We're gonna feed you. We're gonna feed you something special, something good.
So
something
what's our
tasty,
phrase?
Something heavy.
What's
So
our
it
key
has to
phrase?
be. It has to be. Chris loves Vans.
Okay.
Chris loves Vans. You know.
So you gotta say Chris loves Vans.
Right. Before you can get a free.
So you can get a free meal.
When you Facebook, you gotta like us though. You gotta like us.
You
on
have to
Facebook.
like us on
You have to like
Facebook.
us
Tell
on
me
Facebook.
your name
Yeah.
on Facebook, and we'll definitely look you up, find out what you are on Facebook, and
Get you going.
you
get
got
you a
your
free
meal.
Free meal.
You got your free meal.
Do you want your picture now? Should I give you your picture?
Yeah, give it to her.
I'll get your picture.
Yeah,
Picture? What picture?
She got the picture. You bringing the picture up. You know what? Yeah, you see a picture. Show it to us. Chris going to show us something special. You know, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's done it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Did he get it?
Watch out, Vans.
He's painting it. He's painting it. Oh my God. There
I'm about to
it
get
is.
my picture.
Your picture's coming.
I think maybe.
Oh, see, invalid image. Oh my goodness. Well,
He was waiting for that. Vans,
yeah, right.
you know what?
It was. I was like the drum roll on it. I
Okay.
was the drum roll on it. You know, I was the drum roll. I figured that you know, we was doing the drum. right.
No.
Exactly. I thought that was it. That, you know, that was gonna go. But yeah. So if you come in, if you like
Okay.
us on Facebook, because we still want to continue
Say that
to grow.
slow,
with it.
Vans, so everybody can understand exactly
Right.
what to do.
So if you go onto Facebook and you
Okay.
press like, you like this show, you like this guy, the Hungry Twin.
Absolutely.
You love the
Valentine.
right. So if that's all
Valentine.
set, right? You have to be mine, Valentine, right? So if you like these two people, these two persons, these two individuals, these effervescent, outgoing guys.
Was that a big word you just used?
Effervescent. You know,
That sounds like something come through my
effervescent-
chest.
That's right. Effervescent personality. You know, we have so we got the effervescent one, Chris, back in, and you had to say that Chris loves Vance.
Yes,
right?
you have to say to receive your free meal. You have to say Chris loves
Okay,
Vans.
there I am.
That's the key phrase.
All right, click it.
That is, that's it. That's good. Now we're there. We're there. He said, "Click it, click it." He said,
Click it.
She did it. She did it.
Okay, good.
cool.
That's cool. So we got Michael Woodson there on the. If you guys look on Facebook or whatever, you'll see me with one of my hats on.
We're not on
and Michael
Facebook.
Woodson.
We're live.
I know, but I'm saying if you go on Facebook, it's gonna be there too, right?
Not right now.
Okay,
No
well,
one
soon.
has it yet.
Soon.
Yes.
These pictures, you know.
You guys are the best. You guys get it
You're
first.
right. You're right. we let you guys see us first, and we'll
Everybody else will give them the leftovers, but we're live.
see. Look at Mike. He wasn't really happy because they got beat pretty bad that night, you know. So he wasn't really happy.
Yeah.
That was a bad night for him, you know. Mike is cool, though. Mike is cool. Okay, but hey, you know, it's a good thing. Okay, so back to this. So you get if you like us on Facebook, we'll get back to that. You say Chris loves Vance when you come
Chris
into the
loves
restaurant.
Vans. When you come into the restaurant,
Then you're gonna get a free. Chris loves Vance. You know,
Chris loves Vans.
you go through the whole thing. Then you're gonna get your free meal. You know what I mean? It's pretty simple for you.
Yeah.
Like us and get your free meal. But you gotta say Chris loves Vance. So I gotta know that you watch the show and all of that stuff. You know
Right.
that?
Right.
So that's what it is. But you know, and again, this is giving pleasure to them. When do we? Oh, he said okay. So he can come in. You can bring.
Come on in.
This guy, he does some video production. He's from New York.
Yes.
Mr.
Charles Threat.
He got a little lost coming to see us today, but he did make that effort to come over and see us.
Absolutely.
he
That's
came
cool.
to see us. But you know,
So it's a new gentleman that's working with us.
Yeah.
And he's awesome.
Yeah.
And we're waiting on him to arrive now into the studio.
Drum roll. And here he goes. Oh, he's got a tripod and everything. He's coming in there
Yes.
to show us stuff. He wants to come in and see us. He's coming to see us.
Yes, he is
Take
coming to
pictures
see
of
us.
us and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he's a good guy. We just had some good things that we're trying to do with him and him with us and all of that stuff. So he's coming in now to try to take some pictures of us. You can come over if you want to, Charles, and say hi to us if you want. You know what?
The camera guy is camera shy.
The camera guy is camera shy. Now we got to take a picture. We got to sit up here,
Right.
and try to look our best at all times.
Okay, okay.
And all of that.
Right.
He's going to. I see you got your new lens. You got lights and everything.
Okay.
So everything is cool. That's good. But anyway, but when you think about stuff like that, even with him from New York, I was mentioning to you with Mike being in New York and even Charles, some of the different thinking that some of the New Yorkers have as opposed to even some people in Cleveland. And I just think a more open-mindedness.
New York is very quick. When I stayed in New York, I used to just travel there months at a time. And I mean, New York is everything before we do. We're so slow.
Like 10 years
New
behind.
York probably get movies probably six months before we get movies that comes here. Music, just any and every, like, they're very fast. They're very quick on a lot of things.
And it's just unfortunate because even when you present certain ideas to people who are in Cleveland and who ultimately believe that it's only certain things that we can do, they tend to be so limited in their movement and their thinking that even if it's a good idea, they can't see it. They can't see it. So if they can't see it, then of course they do nothing to benefit the idea, to push it, to promote it. I mean, they don't do anything to it. So it's too bad because so many times I think we have some very talented people here. Many because of this area have been killed. They've not survived anymore. And so like I said, just meeting Charles, talking to him. Oh, you coming on? You
come say hi and go back to your work because I know you love your work. You probably ain't gonna stick with us too long.
You can say hi to it. You know what I'm saying? This is Charles. He over here. You know what
Your mic on? Your mic working?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but is it working?
He's working. Okay.
Hello. Yeah, but how do you like being in Cleveland?
I like it. It's different.
Okay.
It's not slow motion, but it's a different kind of fast pace here.
Right.
It's a real different kind of fast pace.
Yeah, they in Cleveland. I mean, have you noticed that they've been kind of slow in? I mean, as it relates to how you compared to how you seen New York and now you see Cleveland.
It's different. One thing, the biggest thing is the cultures.
Right.
It's I don't want to say segregated.
Right.
But areas got certain people there.
Right.
And back home, it's not that way. It's more of a melting pot of
Everybody.
people everywhere you go.
Right.
I mean, you might walk into a conversation and you hear somebody speaking Spanish and the person talk back to him in French.
Right.
And the Jamaican is there talking the whole time.
Right.
I mean, that's the kind of conversation you have when you're in New York. And here,
It's just what it is.
It's different.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like I said, for you, and I believe this is an advantage even in us working together here now. I think you're going to give us, that look that I think we need, because in Cleveland, I don't even think they could see us the way it really is, because so many times we get kind of limited by what we believe can happen. And unfortunately, they don't believe a lot of stuff can happen.
Absolutely.
And that's weird because Cleveland used to be one of the most powerful cities in the world.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Cleveland was at one point, during World War II, they was more focused on hitting Cleveland than they was on New York City.
That's great.
Because they knew it was more power in Cleveland. So it's some stuff that could happen here. So
well, you know what? Hey, I'm looking forward to, and that we've been around Cleveland for like 69 years now this year. And, our family, I'm third generation. We're going with the fourth is now working in our restaurant family. And, as we do what we do, I'm just happy to have somebody with that forward thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just even before generations deep in any business, and the communities just keep coming to you after 4 generations. I mean, that's somebody doing something right.
It's definitely about the community, and it's definitely behind backing something that you love to do because somebody's always looking at you, somebody's always watching you, and just because you get the power and you get the somewhat of authority, let's keep in mind that somebody is still watching us. Some little kid might want to grow up and be like us. So let's not get the big heads when we do get that Bentley or what you talking about? That Bugatti. That Bugatti.
That Batmobile. That's what I want.
Bugatti. That's cool. I'm just glad to have met you. You know, and I'm happy about this whole relationship.
Absolutely.
And I look forward to some fantastic.
He has a beautiful spirit. He has a beautiful vibe. And he's hungry. It was an artist that wanted me to manage them. And I'm sorry. Never will I ever manage you. Sorry.
And you know what? Why though?
I'm sorry.
Because you're not hungry.
Yeah, right. They're not hungry.
That hunger is everything. I mean, like,
come on.
Everybody know when I meet you, I gotta tell you what I do.
Right.
I tell you what the people that I work with do. We do
a
little bit of everything. And I think one of the things that gives us an advantage over a lot of people is we kind of look forward to working with other people in other avenues because we feel like while both of us start, we can eat together. You know what I mean? So we work together. That's cool. What we do.
That's cool. And I mean, that's how people survive, you know, because even within the scripture, it says that there's wisdom in a multitude of counselors. So, you know, if you put 2, 3, 5, 15 people together and we all trying to do the same thing, then why shouldn't it work? You know what I mean? And it will. You know, if we all together on the same page.
Absolutely.
You know? So, I mean, you know, we just happy, man. I mean, it's a good thing. And I think we've been blessed to meet you. And I think that this thing is going to grow. And we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff, you know, with our radio show, you know, with the different things, with other projects that we jump into. I believe we'll do a fantastic job.
I agree, and I can have some good food.
Yeah. Oh, every time.
You know we gotta feed you.
Yeah, got to.
Right.
Exactly. I was telling my boy that came up here with me. I was like, man, before I walked into Whitmore's, I was like, I'm gonna eat this one time. And I'm going on a diet.
Yeah, right. you missed. You missed.
So for all the listeners, it's never a good idea to go to Whitmore.
And think you going to stop, right? You got to go stop me. You going to keep eating it. You know, it is what it is. It is. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, well, thanks a lot, Charles. You know, we're going to wrap it up in a minute here, but
that's cool.
We appreciate you. And we're looking forward to just having some fun, man.
That's what we're going to do.
So one thing before you go back to doing what you're doing.
Take a picture.
Our topic is, how do you give pleasure to someone who does not want to receive it? What comes to your mind? What is that for you? If you chewed on that, what circumstance, what story would you just give us to chew on?
Well, I think that if there's a reason somebody is not, because we all human beings, so we all like pleasure. So I feel like if someone's in a mind state that they're not in a mood to receive pleasure, that mind state has to be changed first before they can actually enjoy it. Also, I think a lot of people, when they think of that, I think when a lot of people think of that, they think of it in a selfish way. They think of their self. They pleasure in their self. And a lot of times, in my experiences, in my life, when you pleasure somebody else better, they want to return the favor. So I think if you focus on the other person, it makes that situation a lot easier to deal with.
I like that. That's
I like
a mature outlook.
I like that. I like that. Hold on.
Well, that's what you got to do.
That's cool. We appreciate that. We appreciate the psychological piece
He
too.
chewed on that, didn't he? He chewed it up, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he chewed that up.
You know that New York flavor. You know what I'm saying? That New York
I told you they was quick. They quick.
New York, you know.
They quick.
Quick sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's that.
I love it though. I love it. I just love it. I do.
Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, well, hey, we'll talk to you in 1 minute. We gonna take some pictures with you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Always. That's what's up.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
All right, baby. All right. Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff that people do, and I'm just excited, man. That we got this New York flavor. We had Mike a couple of weeks ago. Now we got Charles in the mix. This New York. We about to go to New York. We about to go to New York.
Yes, we are
man.
going to New York.
We about to go to New York, man.
You know we're going to New York.
We're going to the Back Apple.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a bite out that Big Apple.
That's
you know?
what's up.
But on the pleasure side, like you said, I think, and
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna throw the ball to you, Mr. Whitmore. How do you give pleasure when someone doesn't want to receive it? You can take that ball to the restaurant. You could take it. You can take it any way you want to. Go ahead.
Well, I think similar to what he mentioned, is always something that needs to heal. You know, if there's a wounded animal, maybe he wouldn't think pleasure first. If we go just down to the basic struggles of life. If an animal is wounded, then he's not going to think about pleasure. I mean, he's going to try to, figure out how to get healed, how to get fixed some kind of way, get rid of the pain. And I think that's where the whole source of anybody not wanting to receive pleasure.
So does that change what you wanted to do? Does that change the direction you was going in because that person you're with doesn't want it? Just say if you was with somebody and they don't want it, but you're willing to give it.
Right.
Do you just say forget it?
No.
Does it change what you want to do? You understand what I'm saying? Does it change the whole?
Right. So I still feel you would have to address that problem, that situation, that pain, that discomfort. Address that first, and if you can address that first, then you can have whatever you want. So I mean, I've always enjoyed, even if somebody didn't want to. I enjoyed, like he said, the more you give them, and if they can receive it, especially when they didn't think they were, they give you whatever you want.
I know, he killed that.
He did. They give you whatever you want.
Killed that.
They about to do what you want, anything, everything. You won't even, they won't even ask you. They just gonna start doing something to you, something about to happen to you, right? Just because they won't even ask you. They want to make sure.
What comes to my mind about that?
Yes.
How do I give pleasure when somebody doesn't want it? You really got to know what pleasure is. I mean, the good and the bad. I mean, the good and the bad of missing out on pleasure when you could have gave it. Because sometimes you don't even know what pleasure is. And
There's two sides to it.
The good and the bad. So it's just really understanding who you are and knowing what it is that you're capable of doing or even receiving or giving, for that matter. And wanting somebody to feel the way you feel. If you don't feel too good about yourself, you don't feel that good at all. You're not gonna. You're not gonna want to just give something that's positive and that strong energy. But when you're positive and you got that real good energy, you're gonna want to give it
every single time.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, it's strong. You know what I'm saying? And it's light, but it's strong. Like we went to the zoo and we seen those eagles, and it was, they say nature is inspiration. Nature is just so wonderful. And that eagle was cold, wasn't he cold?
That was beautiful.
And it's what they put them eyes. They turn their eyes when they
right. And I don't know what that term is, but
it's the same thing sharks do. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's some type of shield they put on their eyes, and it's like their eyes go blue. They could be brown and they just go blue, and it just be like, oh, that's so cold.
It was.
That's just so cold.
It was incredible. I mean, I think that of course, it told us about God and nature, but it also told us about ourselves. Because again, back to the basics of the struggle of life and how we survive. You could see some of that in their movement. And that was interesting. So I mean, it's stuff to look into, and I mean, I enjoyed some of the topics and how we talk, and some of the things we do.
Okay, we just need a topic to close.
Yeah, we need a topic to close.
So, what was going on with my reality show, Basketball Wives? I love Basketball Wives, but they're talking about not giving them a
I know it.
What's his name?
Ocho Cinco and Evelyn. Why?
Yeah.
Because of her anger. Again, we're back to now. You know what? Back to that pleasure and all. Even in a situation to receive pleasure and something positive, but so angry that she's about to miss out. Maybe who knows?
Right.
That's too
But
bad.
again, we have young viewers. We have young guys and girls that wants to be something when they grow up, and they don't. Right now is a time they don't know. Not that they don't want to know, but they just have something that's, I don't know what you call that. When the impression is anger, the impression is, well, they got this, so I can go this way to get that, and that's like a falsetto. That's like a false image of a mirage. You don't have to be cuckoo crazy and fighting everybody on TV.
That's right.
Because you're gonna catch a case,
and you will,
and you're gonna get a number, and they're gonna call you not by your name but by that number
every single time. 7565321.
I don't know if you got enough money to get you out, boo-boo, because Chad will probably leave you there.
Yeah, right.
He probably won't wait till you get them 8 years, and you had a weapon too. Whatever it is.
You gotta go.
So, you gotta chill out with that.
It is unfortunate because again, they've received many things. So for me to be angry,
it just get watered down because it's just fight and yell,
all the time.
and you don't have to fight with somebody to get your point across. If you don't like the girl, peace.
Let it go.
Because I'm gonna see if you a real friend after we're not being friends.
Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Now, if we ain't friends no more, and I go over here and be like, Dad, you probably really wasn't my friend.
Anyway.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just good to just parted. What's another topic? We got like 1 minute.
I don't know.
You did want to talk about.
I was thinking about that.
Did
guy.
you hear about Liberace and that guy talking about Michael Jackson? Him and Michael Jackson banged. I don't even know the guy's name. I don't even know it, but I was just like, since they was young.
And I was thinking about that too because I think we was talking about that earlier. And now that
Are you
somebody
shocked?
dies,
I'm not shocked.
Somebody dies now, but then now you piling on his grave. Now you.
I'm not shocked.
On his grave.
He said plastic surgery got Michael into doing that.
Yeah, whatever. That's crazy, man.
And the dude that said that has plastic surgery that look just like
Liberace.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Because I'm gonna forget his name.
It's great. Well, I guess that was his way to give homage to him, to the guy or something.
But he didn't really actually want to come out and say it. He just was like, Michael can't speak for himself right now, but we was good
lovers,
friends.
Yeah, man. See. Now, did he ever say specifically though?
She was like, "Come on, you came all the way here. Basically, just say y'all was friends. Come on." It's like, yeah, we messed around.
Okay.
But I mean, sheesh,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Man. Well, I guess we've come to another end. It's always, partying is always such sweet sorrow. Oh my goodness, I'm getting verklempt here. The Bridge Show with the Hungry Twin, the lovely Valentine.
Yes. I will miss you guys
for a week or so.
So you can just email me and
Facebook me, MySpace me,
MySpace is MySpace me,
MySpace me,
and I will holler at you later.
Right, it's the Hungry Twin signing off.
Peace. Come to Whitmore's. Come get you some grub.
Come on to our party. Come to our party Saturday.
Our party is Saturday, May 1st. Our re-grand opening.
5th.
Free food. 5th.
That's the 1st. 5th. Bye.
It's time to go. We gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.